We are back to Halachot Shabbat. We are on page 206. We left off yesterday discussing why we're not allowed to erase on Shabbat two letters. We gave you a very interesting lesson where we got the two letters from. And Yaakov, we said the two letters coming from the Mishkan. That in Mishkan we had the beams, and the beams had, the Torah says, V'asita Mishkan ke-mishpato. You have to build the Mishkan according to its way. What does it mean according to its way? The same way you build it in that place, you have to rebuild it in the second place. So if the keresh היה בצפון, לעולם יהיה בצפון. keresh היה בדרום, לעולם יהיה בדרום. If you had a beam that was on the north, when you reassemble the Mishkan, you have to be again in the north. And where in the north? If it was on the right side, number one, it will be in the north, the right side, number one. So they needed to write two letters. One to say the side, north. Second one to say which number of the north. That's where the source came from. Shte otiyot. That's for the laws of writing. But what if they made a mistake? They needed to erase this in order to rewrite on this. So we see that erasing mohek is only a problem by Torah whenever you intended to rewrite over it. But if you're not intending to rewrite over that, then it's not isur midoraita, it's only asur miderabbanan. No. If you're erasing, not with kavanah to rewrite. You don't have this kavanah to написать опять. Вы истерли, чтобы это было только истерто, все. In such a case, it's not asur by Torah, it's only asur Rabbanan. Famidit. Get one free. Buy one, get one free. Okay? כשהכל ברשות מוריי ורבותיי ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו. Now we can see the book will. Okay, so says Rav Ovadia now, why is it important to know that it's only midrabanan and not by Torah? In case, can I get that package please? This package, matzah package. Yeah. Matzah. In case, Bechor, right now you have this package, right? And over here you have letters. On Shabbat, if I come with a knife and I open it. True, but what about the letters that you're erasing?
No, you're not erasing.
Why not? You broke the letters.
Kavanot to open it.
So you say good, Bechor. Pasik reshe. Your kavanah is not to erase, rather to open. But Rabbi, it's for sure you erase. You're right? But what level the for sure problem happens? Rabbanan. Now you care for the end result that it happened like that? No? So it's pasik reshe the Rabbanan that you don't care for equals mutar.
Or mitzvah, no?
No, don't need mitzvah. Even from mitzvah. This is shvut d'shvut b'makom mitzvah. Another concept. Here we're talking about this concept. Pasik reshe the Rabbanan, you don't care for the end result. Mutar. Got it? Levi John understood? Very good. This is the equation Chachamim gave us, that when you don't intend for something, your kavanah is to open it. It's not to rip the letters. The letters getting it inevitable, by the way. So if you don't care for the end result, Chachamim did not decree on this case. Understood? Only when it's the oraita problem. I open the door and the fire goes on. I don't intend for the fire, but it's going to go on. No, fire. Fire, real fire. Person opened the oven. As soon as he opens the oven, immediately, boom, the fire goes on. He said, Rabbi, my intention is not to turn on the fire. My intention is to put bread to warm up the bread. Can you put the bread inside to warm it up on Shabbat or no? No. Inside the oven. Why not, Bechor? Besides the fact of the fire, you have another problem of looks like baking. Michzikim vashel. But if you will put it in a pot, dig, you don't bake bread in a pot. Nobody does that. Huh?
No, we do.
No, this challah, not a circle challah. This challah, you don't put it in a pot. Or if you cover it in put it in a tray, regular tray, but you'll cover it with a falga, with the oil, aluminum foil. So this is also shinui. People don't bake with covered aluminum foil. So because they made a shinui, no problem.
Even
Oh, really? Even if it's the Pesach Reisha D'Oraita?
What about the fire? The michzi problem looks like baking problem you solved. And what about the actual fire? You're opening the door of the refrigerator, of the oven, and immediately the fire goes on. נכון, but let's say you will be such a case. אז מותר to open it and say, Rabbi, I don't intend for the fire. Can you open it like that or no? Not allowed to. Why? Because this is pasik reshe, even though you don't have kavanah, but you don't have kavanah on the oraita level. The fire goes on. You understood? Very good. Halachot depends if it's the LED light or if it's the yellow light. In English, Bechor, your best friend Jesse came back.
Guests coming to your house, open up the refrigerator. We can close back or no?
בשינוי.
Close it.
בשינוי. Okay, very good. Next. Says Avadia, Chazon Avadia. B'chavod Yaakov, read. Number 206, number 1. 206, number 1. Chazon Avadia, one who erases 2 letters. Yeah? In order to write 2 other letters in their place is biblically liable. Amir John. ברוכים אתם קהל אמוני וברוך הבא בשם אדוני. Oh, man, who'd you brought with us? Tzadikim. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to us. Yeah, just grab a kippah. Just grab a kippah in the front. In the front there is a kippah. Or you want to put a shliapa. Bechor has a shliapa here. Found? Very good. However, come, welcome, sit by us. However, it seems that even if the initial letters were not properly written and contained distortion, and he erased them and wrote them correctly, he is still biblically liable. Now, Sholti Minyan. Yaakov.
Yes.
You see?
As proven by the Tosefta, chapter 12, Halacha 7. One who writes a large letter, even though there is a space to write 2 letters, is biblically exempt, but still rabbinically forbidden. A person who erases a large letter in a space where 2 letters can be written is biblically liable. Similarly, if a drop of ink falls on the book and he erases it and the area is larger enough to write 2 letters, he is also biblically liable for transgressing the melacha
Of Mochek.
prohibited labor of mochek erasing. However, if one erases for the sole purposes of the destruction without any intention to rewrite in that spot, he is biblically exempt from liability.
Yeah, got it? Clear? Where's your thing? You not opening it? Shomea Kione? Whatever I told you, that if you erase with kavanah, you erase 2 letters with kavanah to rewrite 2 letters on Shabbat or more, asur by Torah. But if you're erasing on Shabbat without kavanah of rewriting in that place, no problem. 2 letters or more. Yeah. If you only erased 1 letter, we said that it's not Doraita because you need to have 2 letters for Doraita. Remember, we spoke about the north and the number of the north. Okay, number 2, based on the above, one who erases.
It's no problem, or it's a problem with the Rabbanan?
Yeah, the Rabbanan. We said biblically no problem, the Rabbanan no problem. Good point. One who erases a large letter where there is a space to write 2 letters is biblically liable. Yeah? On Shabbat, we're not allowed to erase. It's asur to erase, asur to write. Not allowed to write, not allowed to erase. It says over here, what if Bechor I have a big letter? The big letter is so big that I can fit, if I erase it, I can fit 2 letters inside. It's like I erased 1 letter or 2 letters? Because it's big enough for 2, but really I only erased 1. Do we look at what I really erased or the space I could have write?
But you really erased.
So Rav Yosef says, no, we're going after the space you could have write. You could have write 2 letters in that space, yeah. So it's considered to be biblically liable.
Writing on where? Whatever.
Writing on anything. On paper, on here, on table, on walls, whatever it is. Graffiti, how do you call this thing? Graffiti. Doing all this on Shabbat, cannot do that. If a person wants to do graffiti on Shabbat, on the car or on the trucks, on the walls, all these things, problem of writing. Yeah? Continue, Bechor. Yaakov. But one who erases in order to destroy, Yaakov Abisrei Chitai, he is biblically exempt.
If a drop of ink.
No, we passed that drop.
When-
No. If a drop of ink falls on paper or parchment, and he erases it, if there is at least space to write 2 letters,
he's liable.
he is liable. You hear this?
Even just a smudge of ink, you erase it.
Yeah. Here, if I erase place of ink, puk, upal, and now I take and I erase tick, 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 tick. The space that I erase from that ink is big enough that I can fit 2 letters.
You're liable.
Did I violate Shabbat on Torah level or the Rabbanan level?
Torah law.
There's space of 2 letters inside. Torah level. Very good. There is a debate about the average size letters or whatever size he intended.
And one is not liable.
So after which letter are we talking about? The letter I can write very, very small. I can take a 0.3 pencil and write very thin.
Still liable.
So do we go after that, or do we go after what's the average in that text?
Average, that makes sense.
Guess what? Machlok.
One is not liable for erasing unless he erases
Very good. Continue.
last for a long time. And one is not liable for erasing unless he erases. Unless he erases writing that lasts for a long time and was written over something that lasts for a long time.
Yeah, he's not liable. Remember,
Right. Or erasing.
we said when is it biblically liable?
That if it lasts
Only whenever you did something that is long lasting over something that is long lasting. It has to be 2 conditions. The ink is long lasting, and the parchment paper you wrote it over it should be a long lasting. But if a person wrote on a leaf, he told to his girlfriend, Lo alenu, he wrote on the leaf on Shabbat, I love you. Did he do violation of Shabbat? Deoraita or the Rabbanan? Bechor?
Rabbanan,
Why not Deoraita?
because this
Because the leaf is going to go. It's going to disintegrate very quick. It's not going to be a long term. Got it? So too usually those relationship doesn't stay too long term. They go away with the leaf. They live together for 5 years before marriage, Bechor. After they got married, 5 months they divorced.
That happens.
I know that happens. That's what I'm telling you.
That's true.
5 years. Putzile, mutzile, mutzile, putzile. Amishlachs. As soon as they got married, das vidania. Ah! Now the real face came out. Mask is off. That's the people that they date for so long thinking, oh, Rabbi, I gotta know her. Sheker. The more you think you date, the more you're gonna get to know her. Sheker. She's not gonna show her real face until the marriage happened. That's a don't waste time. 6, 7 dates, some say 8, 10 dates, not more than that. So, bekudeshet li. Ubechor 3 days already. No waste time. But our days, Chachamim say 6, 8, 10 days, dates. Not more than that.
Special 3 месяцев.
No, yes, spread the 10 dates in 3 mitzvahs. Now, what you heard, Bechor, 3 months is after you get engaged. So, Jorishili. Then within 3 months, make sure to make the wedding. That's when the 3 months is. There was one guy that didn't listen. He was looking for shidduch so badly. Mamash looking, didn't finalize. Baruch Hashem, he got the shidduch. I told him, make it within 3 months, the wedding. But second thoughts coming. No, Rabbi, she's in school. After she's finishing school, 8 months. I said, it's a little too long. 3 months, no more than that. Get married, and send her back to school. No, Rabbi Pasmotrim. At the end, he didn't listen. After 5 months, they called off the wedding. Уже все эти invitation послали, all this, how do you call it when you pay upfront deposits? Deposits here, deposits there. Hamesh Puls, they lost all this money. Such a broken hearts on both sides, because Chazal told us more than 3 months is already time to have second thoughts. Not good. Как engagement happened? 3 months.
Некоторые говорят, что так случилось, детей нет.
Sometimes, Bechor, I'll tell you this, and this is very important for you to know. The mindset of a single man or woman is not the mindset of the married men or women. You're dating a girl, nachon? You're dating a girl. You see something on her nose. Am I going to take her? Why not going to take her? What's wrong with her? Something on the nose. Tomorrow you got married to her, she doesn't have anything on the nose. Beseder? After you got married, the day after, she goes to a car accident, something on the nose came. What are you going to do? Divorce her?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? It's my wife already. Once you already is my wife, it doesn't bother you. Once you think I have a second option, maybe I'll get another one, I'll get a better one. Whenever you're single, your mindset is very simple to change. That's why smallest problems in the girl, I don't want her. But whenever you're married, you already say, I already made a wedding, but I'm going to divorce now. I'm going to go back to the market as a divorced guy. It's okay, I'll handle her nose, not a big deal. Yeah, like that, she has something in the nose, something on the eyebrow, something on the ear, something on the lip. I don't know, different studio that people, because of that, they don't want to get married. Nonsense. So you always have to tell yourself, would that really bother me after marriage? If I would be married right now with her, and then this problem that I realize will happen, would I say, I can't? Would you say that? No. Binoi. Chayot mekuni amokti. Surgery, porture, whatever it is, you're going to make it. It's not going to bother you as much. That's why you should not tell the guys and girls that they should not be very picky about these small things. Okay, back to us. And one is not biblically liable for erasing unless he erases writing that lasts for a long time and was written over something that lasts for a long time. Because if I have something that is long time and I erase it, then I violated the Oraita. But if I erase something that was not long time, for example, right now, you pass on the window next to your house, the car was steaming. There was over there vapor, how do you call this, yeah? Fog. And you wrote to your wife, I love you. When your wife came out from the car, he loves me. So, a second later, somebody comes and says, hey, what is this? He erases it. Shabbat. Did he break Shabbat the Oraita or no? He erased 3 letters. I love you. Much more than 3 letters. 2 letters, it's already the Oraita. He erased 5 letters. Did he break the Oraita or no? Why?
Because it's temporary.
Very good. Because even the writing of it was temporary. So how the erasing of it will be the Oraita?
And then you can't rewrite.
Huh?
You can't rewrite.
Also, he cannot rewrite, right? So there's another Drabanan over here. Yeah? So that's how Rabbi Yosef says. When is erasing is the Oraita Ari? Only whenever the erasing is on something that lasts very long. But something that it is short term, the erasing of it is also the Rabbanan.
Would that double the Rabbanan? Would that make it then mutar? Fully
Belongs
mutar?
to Goy.
I wanted to teach that, but guys ask Rabbi to Halachot Shabbat, Chaysa tomorrow.
Hey, Rabbi, is that double the Rabbanan? That makes it fully mutar? Because you're erasing something temporary and also you can't rewrite it after.
I hear. You want to say shvut the shvut?
Yeah.
I hear. But where is the Hefsed? You need Hefsed, you need mitzvah. Where is the Hefsed, mitzvah over here? I don't see Hefsed or mitzvah over here. Bechor, אתה צריך פה ניקוריצי, da?
Why?
I?
Right. But my name isn't the why.
Take it at nose.
No.
Why no? It's better than kuri.
Воняет он как.
Ну что воняет? You know, this is not a Bukharian thing. I googled that. That's tobacco, chewing tobacco. Это не говно, курение, whatever you guys say, all this nonsense.
Это не то, что вы говорите. Тот, который вы говорите, это по-другому. Американцы делают.
Yeah, chewing tobacco.
Тот другой.
Same idea.
Флейвор. Это совсем другое. А это он и что? Всю жизнь это делает.
Делал?
И еще как.
Сейчас не делаете?
С детства.
Сейчас не делаете? Chewing tobacco is also good. Better than smoking.
Как это чует собаку?
Chewing tobacco. Жуёчек, жвачка, табаку заходит, никотин заходит. Better than smoking. Whenever your Yetzer Hara comes with smoking, kill him off with the chewing tobacco. So,
You could do it on Shabbat also.
yeah.
Anytime. Even you sleeping.
Okay.
Ее продают.
לא. חזון עובדיה, number 3. אם יש טעם, אפשר, כן, אפשר, כמו מסטיק. like you say ברכה on the מסטיק. If יש טעם, good טעם, yeah. number 3, יעקב, חבוד.
Number 3.
Josh, number 3.
On the page.
Okay, a cake with letters made of food coloring. The Rama forbade eating them. Bechor, if you want to give to your wife, Mazal Tov cake. It says on the cake, Mazal Tov, you became 120 years old. Can she cut this cake on Shabbat or no?
Да.
According to the Ashkenazim, Asur. Rama said Asur. Why? Even though in Tractate Gittin, it says written and not engraved, and what is pressed in print is not considered to be writing, especially regarding a get, but on Yom Tov, it is forbidden to mark it, as it is not only according to Rabbi Yossi, who obligates due to forming a mark, but is also forbidden according to everyone, as it is no different from writing in road dust, which is forbidden. Just like if one erases in order to write, he is liable. So too, if he is forming marks, he is liable. Yeah? So the Rama said, you're not allowed to cut that cake on Shabbat or Yom Tov. Hilza. What do I do? You have to cut off the top layer, Mazel Tov 120, cut off that completely, remove it as a complete piece, and then cut the rest. That's how Ashkenazim say. Number 4, however, for Sfaradim, according to the law, it is possible to be lenient to break it by hand or cut it with a knife. Yeah, Sfaradim say it's not a problem. Bechor, you happy you Sfaradi?
Yeah, very hard.
Why again Ashkenazim are strict about it?
That's considered to be writing, they say.
Надо было
Yeah, but
написать.
it's
А мы молимся, что
it's also because
А что с книжкой? Книжка, которую пишем мы, открываем, закрываем, это тоже становится?
This we allowed it.
Да, а Ашкенази?
Ashkenazim also allowed it.
А как это?
So you remember what we said the answer.
two separate as the thing.
Very good. We said by the papers, whenever Ari here,
I know, that allowed.
over here, when you write David, right? David. Is it that this part, Dal, Day, D, and the next part, and the next part, and the next part, they are one or separated?
Separate.
Separated. So something that it is separated, if you're separating what is already separated, you didn't make Avera. But in the cake, the cream, is it connected or is it separated?
connected.
Bukva M, Mazal Tov, M. Right? This M is connected or no?
Connected.
No, when you do say, then you writing on top of this. How is connected?
The
Буква,
Speaking,
надо
that's right.
буква
Yeah.
itself. Она же не-
Sama bukva ana adna. So something that it is one and you coming on Shabbat and you cut it, they say,
Надо вверху брать.
that's Ashkenazim say. Take out the top completely. Or cut it before Shabbat. But Rav Yosef says Faradim could be lenient. Why? to break it by hand or cut it with a knife, but it is preferable to be stringent and break it by mouth as part of eating. And if the letters are made from a dough itself, it is common as is common in biscuits or chocolates. It is plainly permissible to break them by hand, whether the letters are sunken or protruding. Sorry, such words over here.
So can Ashkenazis, can they break it with their mouth or they're not?
Sticking out.
Protruding.
What is
Sunken means inside, right?
It's like popping out.
Dipping inside, engraved.
In the biscuits they have it, like a name of it.
So they say that's even more lenient. Let's see.
Can Ashkenazis, can they break it with their mouths?
It's a good question.
Alright.
Yeah.
You have a cake on Shabbat and you want to add letters to it. To say Mazel Tov.
Nasu.
You're right.
Not right. They're ready. It's like candy. And each separate letter. It's already created.
Putting next to each other, no problem.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Yeah. Putting an existing candy shape of a letter next to another candy and make a sentence, that's not a problem.
Even if it sticks.
Yeah, we learned it. The prohibition of writing is you making the letters, not making words.
So even with cream, it's
So
edible?
if you basically stick it together, it's okay. Even if it sticks together.
Yeah. We learned it. Okay, number 5. Harijon, Chonit, number 5. Let's make you a narrator. Honta hon al banecha lachshavim. Remember that song or no? On Slichot. In Bukhari they say hon means read. In Hebrew, hon means Hashem have mercy. Honta hon al banecha. Hashem have mercy on your children. Here, number 5, the Taz. Honit.
The TAS wrote that there are many types of labors that are permissible for the sake of immediate
Eating.
and there is support
For his word.
from the Rashba.
From the Rashba, very
We
good.
learn from Talmud Yerushalmi to permit other labors
For the sake of immediate eating. So he says there's another reason to be lenient. Wow, I knew it, Yosef. I knew, I'm telling you. Yosef is walking right now.
Wow.
Yosef Atzadik. Habibi, уже половина Овадия Йосеф будет сейчас.
Половина. Уже квота.
Я чувствую.
Нитки убери, в своей синагоге сидишь.
See, right away became Овадия Йосеф. Все знает уже.
Мэр, как ты? Аршин Малала Горинчти. 420. Деньги есть.
Yeah. Number 5. Yosef, go shkunet. What's his name? Bechor, go shkunet. The Taz wrote, there are many types of labors. Yeah, so what the Taz tells us, whatever you do, things that you're going to eat immediately, it's even more lenient. Another reason to be lenient. Got it? Very good. Number 6. Havud.
We do not permit grinding and plucking, even for immediate eating. This implies that we cannot extend beyond that the Talmud and early commentators mentioned, and it is not possible to add to this. This is contrary to the Taz, who permitted eating a cake with letters written on it, arguing that doing a melacha with the mouth is not a form of melacha and therefore there is no erasing. However, Rashi's commentary on Sukkah 37b implies that plucking with the mouth is biblically prohibited, even though it is immediate eating.
Рабан нашел на радио.
This suggests that only borer and tohen selecting
And tochen.
are permitted for immediate eating, not other prohibitions.
You hear? The Taz, Yosef, the Taz said right now, somebody gave you matana for your birthday, gave you a cake, Mazal Tov, dear Yosef. Now, piece on the cake.
Okay.
Can you take a knife on Shabbat and cut this cake if you're gonna cut off the letters? You're gonna slice them.
No, you cannot.
Rosh Shabbat. Can you do that or no?
Ашкеназский нельзя, сефардам можно.
So Rav Yosef says that it's allowed for Sephardim. Says the Taz, one of the opinions, it says, I'll ask you a question. Can I separate right now? I have onions in my salad and I have tomatoes in my salad. Tonight I'm going to go to my future wife. I don't want my mouth to smell bad. So I don't want to eat the onions. Can I take out only the tomatoes
Eat it, yeah.
and eat them on Shabbat? What about separation? You're separating this out of the other ones. We're not allowed to separate on Shabbat. What do we say? If you separate whatever you want for immediate consumption,
You're allowed.
no problem. Huh? Comes the Taz and says, not only borer laws, separation laws, it's allowed for immediate purpose. Even erasing. When you break the letters, you cut the knife, and you're going to eat it immediately, you're erasing the letters, you break the letters. Says the Taz, still it's allowed. Why? Like borer, if I borer separate for immediate purpose, I'm allowed to. So too, erasing the laws of Mohek, if I will erase for immediate purpose, also allowed to
Immediate purpose to eat.
eat it. Yeah.
Потому что все ждут, когда ты
Even if it's the right erasing?
Yeah, the Taz says. Yeah. Now what Yosef says, the Taz is wrong. Because this leniency that we say for immediate purpose it's allowed applies only for the laws of Tochen, grinding, and for the laws of Borer.
Hey, but for the cake,
Got it?
for the cake would be allowed?
Your friend is okay?
все спят.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
No, no,
It's,
good.
sleeping time.
Sleeping pills.
Tuesday.
Yeah?
Rabbi, the cake it's shinui, no? Like, let's say it's already temporary, and you're doing it shinui, so isn't that double the Rabbanan?
So that's what he wants to say. It says that some wanted to say that it's allowed because you're doing it with the mouth. So melacha that you do with the mouth, it's not the right that I want to say.
Okay.
But Rav Yosef debates with that. That we cannot extend beyond the Talmud. Yeah, where was it? Here. Number 6, we just read it. Ari Joan just read that.
But is he debating with the cake one in particular, or the other
That we
halacha?
cannot extend beyond that. Talmud and early commentators mentioned, and it is possible to add to this. This is contrary to the Taz, who permitted eating a cake. You see here, arguing that doing a melacha with the mouth is not a form of melacha, and therefore there is no erasing because you're doing it with the mouth. So Rashi disagrees.
It's not the normal way. Like even for plucking, it's not the normal way to pluck stuff out with the mouth.
Huh?
Even with plucking stuff out of the ground, which Rashi says is biblically prohibited. It's not the normal way to do it. People don't pluck stuff usually with their mouth. Maybe animals do, but not humans.
Even though it is for immediate eating, what with the plucking? You're right.
Using the mouth. So how is that not shinui?
I hear you. There is a point what you're saying, but nevertheless, Rashi says not like you. Rashi says that plucking with the mouth is biblically prohibited. Even though it should have been shinui. But you know what plucking is? Plucking. Plucking is removing the feathers from the chicken. If you do that with the mouth,
Shinui.
Rashi says it's not shinui. Probably people used to do that this way. I don't know.
No, it's already dead.
No, let's say it's not dead. Let's say it's alive. Let's keep it simple. Because on the dead one, there's machloket. Let's say it's alive. All agree that the plucking is violated the oraita. What if I do it? Yeah. What if I do it b'shinui with the mouth? Says no, the mouth is not shinui. So too over here, eating. And so I erase it when I'm eating. It's an abnormal way. It's shinui. So Rav Yosef says, I'm sorry, according to Rashi, it's not shinui. Doing melacha with your mouth is not shinui. Okay, I'm doing it for immediate, like borer, like tochen. If I want to make salat on Shabbat, Yosef, you know, if I have right now tomato, a cucumber.
You don't have a wife?
If I have, well, I have a wife. What's the matter? My wife also have to keep Shabbat, Yosef. She wants to take the salad at cucumber and make it maida. She wants to cut it very small. According to the halacha, only if she's gonna eat it within half an hour. Można je сделать. But let's say she woke up 8 o'clock in the morning, all the kids are sleeping. She said, oh, Baruch Hashem, у меня сейчас время есть. To prepare the table, she's gonna go to the kitchen and start cutting salad. Maida. And the husband is gonna come 12:30. Can she do that or no?
No.
If you say half an
Абай, тахтача, ножик, ничего электричества нету. What did I do wrong? One of the laws of Shabbat, we're not allowed to grind. Maida karnan, kines. How can I eat it?
На 4 части по...
Immediately, then it's allowed, within half an hour.
But if my wife do that, what I gotta do?
Nothing.
Don't eat.
Kick him out.
No, tell her, teach her. Your wife is a tzaddiket. If she handles you, she's 100% tzaddiket. Yosef? Your wife is 100% tzaddiket. You know what tzaddiket is?
Yeah.
Хорошая женщина. If she handles you, 100%. So,
I'm on a family.
Nafama. Don't listen to it. So why am I telling you this? Because if she right now prepares it for you, she doesn't know. You have to teach her. Jonah, today we learned that if you want to cut salad, within half an hour, serve it. More than half an hour, nilza. What am I going to do if it's 8 o'clock in the morning? Tell her make big pieces.
But if the purpose she's cutting like 2 hours before the juice come out, she's still not allowed.
Yeah. Unless she does it big pieces, not small pieces.
А если в пятницу нарезала, в пятницу до шаббата?
Huh?
В пятницу нарезала на шаббат.
Yeah. Friday, if she cut it before Shabbat, there's no problem. The whole problem only whenever you're doing on Shabbat.
Еще один массажист.
Massagist.
Исчез.
Нет, он твою работу отбирает. Нет.
Okay. Are permitted for immediate eating,
Твоя работа отбирает.
not
Потом все отбирает.
other prohibitions. Even in the act of breaking by hand, there is no prohibition of erasing, since it is possible to reassemble them.
На шаббат можно массаж делать?
Yeah,
Нужно.
but not by pinching.
На жену можно ложиться с 200 паунтов, а массаж делать нельзя.
Нельзя не сказал. Сказал
Он
можно.
говорит.
But no pinching. Bechor.
By
Ну,
black and
пинчик,
blue.
ага.
No, some people do massage like this, you know? They
No pinching.
they pinch.
Not allowed.
That should not be done.
Why?
When Ishchai says it's coloring,
Coloring?
that part of the skin, you press, change the colors.
It goes back.
True. So it says the Rabbanan coloring.
Да, красный будет.
That's why it says pinching no good. Going around no problem.
Going around, going inside, also no problem. But pinching no good.
Yeah, pinching, don't pinch. When you do that.
You create black and blue, actually.
Yeah, that's what he holds there. Okay, number 7. Even in the act of breaking by hand, there is no prohibition of erasing.
I have a question about the mouth.
Yeah?
Sometimes I eat the salad, let's say the onion goes on it. I can't separate it now, it's on my fork. So
Right.
Can I separate my mouth?
Yeah?
Spit it out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even in the act of breaking by hand, let's say right now I take a biscuit, ako yes? Not biscuit, it's written. Whatever, letters over there. Can I break a piece of it and I erase the letters? When I break the piece, I erase the letters.
Of course.
Allowed to do that or
Of
no?
course.
So it says Ravadia, there is no prohibition of erasings. Why? Since it is possible to reassemble them.
Wow. You're breaking.
And the lack of proximity is not considered lack of action. Therefore, it is also permitted to open a book with letters written on the edge of its pages,
Like you said.
as this does not constitute erasing in such a
It's
case.
not a biscuit case.
Huh?
That's not a biscuit case.
Doesn't make sense, right?
Biscuit case, there's no proximity, it's one piece.
Now here, let's put it on the.
It's the same thing like I cut the cake.
Okay,
No?
but you can put it back together.
You keep them back
I
together.
think biscuit
You could
belongs to
hold
the
it like
piece
that,
we
looks
had
like it's
before with
together.
the cake.
If you want to make it the word again, put it back. So like at the
There
time when you
is
broke it-
no distinction if one breaks the cake with the left hand, and although erasing with the left hand is exempt, this applies specifically when precision is needed in the labor, so as not to erase the letters on the sides. This is not the case with erasing the letters on the cake, where there is no precision is needed. So there is no distinction between right and left. Before, if I cut it with the left hand, I take a knife, and I don't cut it with the right hand. I cut it with the left hand. If I write on Shabbat with the left hand, I break Shabbat d'oraita or d'Rabbanan?
They're right.
Rabbanan.
Why?
They're right. Because there are people also right.
Usually you
Because you need
write with the
precision.
right hand,
For writing.
and the left is shinui.
Very good, it's shinui. Abnormal way. Молодец, Michal. What if I cut the letters with the left hand?
What letter?
Mazal tov letters.
What top?
Can I say, Ashkenazim, listen, instead of you cutting the top layer, taking it aside completely, I give you a solution. Take it, the knife, the left hand, and cut.
No, because you're still cutting it.
You know,
With the left hand, by cutting, which is erasing in this case, will make it shinui or no?
I don't think so.
Says Avadia like you? No, it's not shinui. Why? It says, when you write with your right hand, or you write with your left hand, is there a change in the result?
Yes,
Of course.
definitely. I'm a left-handed, and I write right.
No, I'm saying let's say a person that is lefty. He writes left, he does everything left. Hey, I didn't say right. He's right and he does everything with the right. And he on Shabbat took a pen and he wrote it with the left. Did he break Shabbat d'oraita or d'Rabbanan?
Rabbanan.
D'Rabbanan.
Why the Rabbanah?
Because the end result is not the same as with the right hand result.
But there are right people who are lefties. They write.
True. No, we're talking about a person that is righty and he writes with the right always. On Shabbat he wrote with the left hand. Did he make it so d'oraita or d'Rabbanan? Rabbanan. He said, if I turn on the light with the left hand, if I cut the cake with the left hand, is there any change in the result?
Usually, yeah, sometimes.
No.
Oh, okay. If you,
Because,
but for the cutting you need precision. When writing, you need to be in a certain way. Cutting, if you're gonna cut a little bit here, a little bit there, it's not a big deal.
To cut the scissors with my right hand and with my left.
If you need precision, you're right. You gotta be precise, you're right. Then it'll be shinui. But in the cake, it'll be 2 millimeters this way or 1 millimeter that way, and it's not the end of the day. It's not a big deal. So therefore, doing it with the left hand is not a solution. Fahmidim bechol? Very good. Ashkenazim will say no. For Sfaradim, it will be allowed.
So if you cannot cut it, you could break the letter, no?
You can also cut. For us, you're allowed to cut, break. For Sfaradim. Got it?
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Very good. We have Arvit right now, in a minute.
You gotta pray now. Well, I have 5 minutes, but speak.
For the Kaddish, you can stay for Kaddish at least.
We're gonna go, Rabbi. Thank you.
Just for Kaddish, stay for the Kaddish and
Don't
go.
go, you're too young. Please sit like people who go there.
Okay. ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן.